Selector, you better pull up the one you for your mama. Proud of your mama, sing loud for your mama. Yeah, I make sure know
The
you
first
happy,
one,
she bring your cup.
I saw this. Well, I saw two videos yesterday. Someone sent them to me.
Disturbing.
One was in a classroom with male and female students in there. There was a fight started. A female teacher started or tried to stop the fight, but she had to move out of the way, and then they started throwing chairs all over in the classroom, the female and the male, which was quite disturbing. The next one was even more disturbing. Two young men from a high school, I think, in St. Mary, I think, and they were fighting on the sidewalk, big fight. Police drove up. Then the fight got really tough. One started to chase another one. The police is running after both students, and he had to fire a shot. I think, and I didn't see it clearly, but the only reason I could think that he was firing the shot because the youngster who was chasing the other one probably had some kind of weapon. This is high school. And we read last week that a primary school young man hit the principal.
It's crazy.
Primary school.
It's crazy. And I said at that time that if you get called to the teacher's office is one thing. When them call you to the principal office, you straighten up yourself because this is serious. Now you are in an altercation and the police comes up and you still keep going. It tells me that we're talking about what's happening in schools and we have to take it much, much more seriously. Than what we've been saying.
Ridiculous.
It needs some serious intervention. Did you see you saw it?
Yeah.
Throwing the chairs.
Yep.
The teacher tried to stop them. She gets some lick.
Female and male youngsters.
No, crazy.
I say that to say this, that the Jamaica Teachers Association President, Mr. Owen Speed, is calling for arming the teachers with non-lethal weapons like pepper spray to fend off attacks from students and others. He doesn't want them to start training in self-defense. But I think if my mom was a teacher or my dad, I probably would tell them to go learn some self-defense because these youngsters are not fooling around. I don't know where we got when we got to this.
His fear is that some people may not exercise proper judgment. But I think self-defense training teaches you, it should, when you apply it. But I think he feels that it will escalate more incidents of this happening. But this is crazy.
Yeah, and we speak like we never got ourselves in any problems at school. I was quite mischievous, but I can't remember seeing a weapon while I went to school, high school. I can't remember seeing a weapon. I can't remember seeing a fight that anyone pulled a weapon on anyone. So you're going to get yourself in some problems because we're human, we're not perfect, so we're going to make some mistakes and we're going to do things that the principal might want to see us. I accept that.
Yeah.
But to start fighting the principal when she's trying to break up a fight and you hit the principal and then the principal hit the person back. And because of where we are now, you're going to hear, well, the principal should show some restraint and the principal should not have done that. And even though I might accept that it is tough, and I don't know if I would stand around and have a young man just punching me all over and I just say, well, I'm a teacher, so go and punch me. I may not know about that.
A serious program is required. And I'm saying this, Neville, because these are the young men and women that leave in school to come engage with us,
Yep, unfortunate. What's the next one? The world's largest container shipping company cancels 50 sailings because of the coronavirus. This is also getting quite ridiculous.
Maersk, I think. It's one of a very weak start to the year as the virus keeps factories shuttered in China. And I think that's one of the big problems that they're having. It's a Danish ship. It's canceled more than 50 trips. And from Asia, since the Lunar Year holiday was extended because of the outbreaks, he says we estimate factories in China are operating at 50 to 60% of capacity. You see, the world is such a global village that something happens in Asia and it's affecting us everywhere.
That's also scary because I read, I think this morning or last night, some more than 2,000 people have died because of the coronavirus, and it's all over the world now. So we have to be careful.
It is scary.
Nothing can go in. Even Jamaican manufacturers are having some issues because they can't send anything to China. So it's not only that things can't come out of China,
Nothing can go in.
Nothing can go in. So hopefully,
It's a challenge.
yeah,
It's a
they will-
challenge. I mean, just a couple of weeks ago, one of the doctors who was treating
He
patients.
died. Two
Yeah.
doctors now, I think.
Yeah.
Another one died.
Yeah.
Yep.
So when you think about
Unfortunately.
medical personnel who, you think, okay, they know how to prevent it and what are the precautions to take, and then he dies, it really is a scary thing.
Amazing. All right.